Hi guys! Look who's here! Who is here?
My name is Grace.
My name is Sheila.
My name is Charlene.
My name is Molly.
It's the teens, you guys! And their fan club! What are we doing, Grace?
We're actually going over, I would say, kind of what's going, like how everything's been, like our thoughts on how this weekend's been so far.
And grounding. Everybody say grounding.
Grounding.
Say it with that R&B like bass.
Grounding.
There you go. That's what I want to hear. Okay, so I thought our last session of the day we would share with you guys, and while I tell the teens a little bit about some just quick 3 super basic grounding things that you probably know, but I get to know and I get to be reminded. Can everybody say that? I get to know and I get to be reminded. That way we don't, one thing that you're not allowed to say in my house is, I know. Because then we're cut off from being reminded. Reminded is a blessing. It's a good thing, right? Paul said in scripture, it does not bother me to remind you. We need to be reminded. So you may know these things, but we're going to go over them as tools for grounding. Why do you guys think we might need grounding? Anybody have any idea like what that's good for? Any just thoughts?
Works like a foundation for where you're at.
Good. Why would we need a foundation? What would that be good for? Any thoughts? It's good.
Your life, how you live.
How about in the moment?
Helps you to be at peace.
Yes. I need foundation. Like I just need to be at peace, right? So here's 3 quick tips. Throw your 3 out. 1, 2. 3 quick tips for grounding with the teens. Do a little bing, bing. There we go. I love it. Okay, number 1. Say number 1.
Number 1.
Yes, number 1 is a rock. Show them your rock. There you go.
I rock.
Awesome. Say I rock.
I rock.
Okay, so these rocks, just hold those in your hand. You can really use any object. But any object, like I can use a pillow if I want. It's just holding something in your hand that you can toss around. One of the things that we've learned over time is that actually when we used to get on to kids when they were younger and they would be holding something, that it can actually help you. You good over there? I don't know if it's farting or no, I'm just kidding.
It's the taco smell in your
We're just kidding. Anyway, so it's actually good to let a child. There you go. There's your moment, Grace. Shine bright like a diamond. Okay. All right, let's go back to I rock. So it's actually really great to, I'm going to borrow your rock for a second.
Okay.
If you hold this, then it can give your mind something else. So if I'm like thinking, oh my gosh, are Willie, Beth, and Mallory like, they didn't even say hi to me. Are they like not talking to me? Like, is something wrong? Did I catch a vibe? Or if I just grab something else and just allow my brain to think about something else, it stops the pattern. Say, stops the pattern.
Stops the pattern.
That's really all we need is for our brain to just stop going in this direction for a minute. Then we can go in this direction and let it calm down a little bit so we can involve some critical thinking, involve some empathy, involve some curiosity, and basically just go in a different direction and implement empathy, curiosity, something other than assumptions, unless they're the best assumptions, right? So just grab a rock. So just grab a rock.
Just grab a rock.
Or whatever you've got close by, like a pink fluffy pillow. How does it feel to hold a pillow? Do you guys
fantabulous.
Amazing.
Slice.
Share one with your friend.
share a pillow with your friend?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. When I'm traveling on like a plane, I literally always have a what is this called?
Pillow.
Yes, thank you. me with the podcast, you with the words. I have a pillow literally this size because it just comforts me, literally. I don't even need it to sleep. It comforts me to have this. I have 2 little square pillows that I got from the Dollar Tree that are my favorite pillows at night. So whatever object you can have, objects that you just hold and think textures. This also involves the clothes that you wear. I've recently shifted with, like, I'm into I got a brand new pair of organic leggings just yesterday or 2 days ago. And I love them so much. They feel so good on my skin. Like, start to think about what you're touching and how it feels on you. You'd be surprised how everything has energy, how it feels on your skin. Your body's a temple, right? So that rock feels grounding because you're literally touching the ground, right? So you guys take this rock home with you and write words on it and put I rock on there. Like, let it be a reminder. Okay, number 2. Say number 2.
Number 2.
Number 2 is ice. Can we ice, baby?
Here, take one.
Thank you.
Your life to do.
It is night. And you know what comes out at night? The freak. Super freak. Grab a piece of ice.
I'm coming.
All right, just feel that. Do you notice the energy change a little bit? How you're just like, we're all kind of cozy and warm and sweaty, and are you just like, oh, we're really getting close here, and I just don't know. Is it awkward?
This is great. I love it.
Do you love it?
It's awesome.
This side is laughing, and this side they keep looking away from it.
I mean, who needs some hands?
Okay, so truly, I know someone who is an actual teenager who is a boy that I have seen use this is his favorite way to ground. So when you find something that works for you, implement it. And if you see something that works for someone else, if you don't understand it, try not to laugh at it, because it actually can be really, really helpful. So keep in mind that while this may not work for you, it can be really, really helpful. Ice changes the temperature in your body, and that is what you need to shift. Just the nervous system in your body can change. That's why cold plunging works. So try ice. Say, try ice.
Try ice.
Try ice. Try hot, try warm, try ice. My son loves to take cold showers. Really, my feet? That's what we're doing? Oh, I thought it was going to be ice. It didn't feel as odd as I thought. It was a rock. Should I now put this down all of the teens' backs for the rest of the podcast?
Yes.
Absolutely. Right? Absolutely. No, it's kidding.
Oh.
Okay, you can put that in there. There you go. I was going to do it at least to Grace, but Brandy's disappointed in me. Grace is putting it all over me. All right, number 3. Say number 3.
Number 3.
Let's do some breath work. So this is just literally the way that you breathe can change the way that you think. So the way I breathe.
The way I breathe
is determining the way that I think.
is determining the way I think.
Because my body and my way of thinking existed in a trauma coping mode for so long, I didn't even realize until I was an adult that I took really, really shallow breaths. And you might also do that. That it was anxious breathing. That I really, I would hold my breath, and that actually felt comforting for me. That I would soothe myself by holding my breath. And that sounds crazy, but actually a lot of people do it. So sometimes I'll even catch myself holding my breath and I'll go, oh my gosh, that feels so normal. And I'm like, that's not supposed to feel normal, Stacey. Come on, let's breathe. Now, new, not super new, but in the last 10 years, what we have found out science-wise is that breathing through your nose is actually, right, Brandy? Breathing through your nose is actually way better than what we've been taught to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. So that's what we're going to talk about today, is breathing in through your nose and back out through your nose. It's better filtered for you, and it's better oxygen for your brain, okay? we're going to do square breathing, but actually, so square breathing is going in, pause, out, pause. You can do that for 4 counts, 3 counts, 2 counts, or you can do just whatever you want, whatever counts you want to do, but we're going to do 3 counts for this. So hold your three fingers up. Now put them down. We're going to go inhale 3, hold it for 3, exhale 3, hold it for 3. But we're going to do it just through our nose, okay? And I want you to try to start breathing in and out of your nose through all of your activities and see if we actually noticed a difference doing this, didn't we, Brandy? There are other people here. All right, are you ready? Here we go. Ready? And in. I'm so sorry. What is happening? They're really trying not to go. They're throwing down the cough syrup back here or something. I don't know what's going on. Okay, we're doing breath work. Here we go. Are you ready, girls?
I think she can.
Here we go. And inhale. Hold it. Exhale. I would say don't try this at home. Please try it elsewhere because we have lost it. I can't even. There's Chloraseptic involved and Carrie. That's all I can tell you. C to the 2 power. C to the 2nd power. All right, there are other ways to get your grounding. Try the square breathing. You guys promise you'll try?
Yes.
This is tools for not my anxiety. We're not owning our anxiety. It does not belong to me. It is just a condition. It is not my anxiety. I am simply managing anxiety. I'm not managing my anxiety, right? Do you notice the difference in the language? Okie dokie. Are y'all good? She's in there coughing. She's holding the Chloraseptic and coughing up the lungs. She's holding it. She's drinking it. You probably can't hear. Okay. Anyway, so we're not saying my stress, my depression, my anxiety. We are not owning and taking those on. Okie dokie. Artichoke. Oh, so
Oh,
bad.
my bad.
I don't know what you did.
Chanel.
I don't know what that is.
Do that? Chanel. Nope. Chanel.
Oh, okay. I think we made a snail. And then the language change is that I'm managing anxiety. I am overcoming depression. I am using tools that help me manage things like stress, but I'm not calling it mine, right? Okay, sound good. Y'all got that language thing down? Yes. Let's talk about other ways to ground, because there are lots of other ways to ground, and these girls have some great ideas to contribute because they have powerful voices, because they are whole Esthers, whole royal warriors right now at the age that they are, and they have things to share with us, and we are anxiously awaiting anything that they have to say. So we're going to start with Shaylin. And Shaylin, today here at Magnify, what was something that you experienced or did that felt grounding or brought peace to you? I'm going to come behind you so you can kind of lean up so I can hear you because the speaker's way over there. What was kind of grounding or brought you peace while you were here today?
Being able to walk around with Molly and Shirlene and Grace, just being able to talk to each other and then spending time as a whole group and just being able to have deep conversations and meaningful conversations. It's definitely helped me find answers that I was searching for when I first came here. And I think that this is really grounding because you build great relationships in a day, and I feel like that's really important for anybody that feels like they need to find peace and find foundation.
That's so good. There was something, I want to come back to something. Do you mind if I ask you about there were words that you said earlier that I want to try to recall. And it was something about you said something about having that time with people, kind of like safe people that you can trust to tell things to, right? And that doing that allowed you to remind yourself that you could trust yourself. And then something about, what were the words that you said? Something about bars.
That,
Do you remember? Do you remember what that was?
Yeah, it's like I was dealing with stress, and being here helped me just realize that I'm holding on to invisible bars, and that I can just set myself free with the Lord and trusting His word instead of holding on to those imaginary bars, because that's what's easiest for my mind.
So good. Ah, so good. Thank you. I really love those words. I want to do those again. Thank you for sharing. Yes, so safe people and confidential conversations, right? Like just having those deeper conversations, which I feel like you have to be willing to be vulnerable, which is not always easy. So thank you for just allowing yourself to trust everybody. That's awesome. And for everybody being safe for you. Charlene, how about you? What is some ways that you experienced grounding
I
while
felt
you're here?
more grounded from the way that you guys made like all these sacrifices, but give the environment for us to be vulnerable and be ourselves without any restriction. It's amazing being able to talk to people and hear other people's testimonies.
Yes.
That was definitely very grounding. It helped a lot.
Yeah.
That.
Hearing other people's testimonies. There's this scripture in Revelation that says, "We overcome by the blood of the Lamb and the word of our testimonies." So I love that because to inspired. I'm inspired when I hear your story, and that's what we do for each other when we're parties. Share your journey. Yes. Molly, what about you? Grounding for you?
Probably being out on the water, like on kayaks.
Yes.
That was pretty.
Yes. So I love the water.
Yes.
Hacks. And you did some archery too, right? Heard you were the goat.
Mm-hmm.
Literal G. She ate that up.
No crows.
Okay, yeah, I'll just go ahead and so getting outdoors, getting on the water is so healing. That's why we're here, and I just love that God put us right here on the. So I'm glad that you guys enjoyed that. How about you?
I would say that this thing for me was quiet time in the morning. I was able to woke me up early enough to see the sunrise. So I went out and I just really talked to him and just listen to what he say. And it was because my schedule's been so tight, I haven't been able to, and I took that opportunity.
Yeah. You were saying earlier something about anytime you start your day with God.
Yes, I need to start my day off with God. If I don't, I'm honestly a total wreck. And I feel I can be way more at ease and at peace if I with God.
Mm-hmm. Yes, certainly. I'm not going to grow in here. We're my summer party, so thanks for joining us. Thank you guys for your ears. Inspired me so much. It has been such an amazing weekend. This is the seed of our very first Magnify teen, and so here with you to see for you to hear the powerful voice and with them, because they're going to really such amazing things. So we're going to take this way and say, go get. We're starting here. Go get her. 1, 2, 3, go. Her.